Hi guys, I just got home from work a little while ago. Today was my second day at my new job. It was my last day of training. I'm going to be alone tomorrow. I can finally get back to listening to my podcasts and my audiobooks and whatnot. It's been a minute since I've really binged all of the things that I like listening to at work because I was training my replacement at my old job and then I was training here at my new job. I'm really excited for tomorrow to be alone, especially because when I was training, I would get done really quick and then we were trying to find things to do because more hands makes less work. I just put in a pork roast in the crock pot and I'm gonna let that slow cook for about 4 hours and serve it on top of a bed of rice. I made a really yummy concoction. It was whole mustard, onion powder, garlic salt, Worcestershire sauce, tomato paste, chili powder, olive oil, barbecue sauce, brown sugar. I think that's it. It's gonna be so good. I just made myself a tuna sandwich. I've almost used up all of the bread that I made homemade over the weekend. I wanted to chit chat about my new job a little bit and kind of just catch up with you guys. Give me 1 second. This needs a little bit of mustard. I'll be right back. That's better. Do you guys like tuna sandwiches or is it just me? I love me a good old tuna sandwich. And also, tuna is a crap ton of protein. I'm pretty sure one full can of tuna is 19 grams of protein. Where do I even start? So, first of all, everybody that I work with is super kind, very welcoming. The atmosphere is a lot better than my last job. I didn't realize how cliquish and how standoffish a lot of my old coworkers were until I got into such a healthy environment. If you guys have ever experienced something similar, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody really just tries to make the new people feel welcome at my new job, and I like that as a shy person going into a new workplace where people make it a point to say hello, ask you what your name is, and genuinely have a full-blown conversation. You know when people say, "How are you doing?" and then they don't really care and then they kind of just keep walking? I don't like that behavior. The people at my new job really stop for a second and genuinely care about how you're doing, how you found this job. They really want to just be friendly and I appreciate that. So there's that. And then my boss, she's really cool. She's super chill. I appreciate her work ethic. I can tell that she's a hard worker. Something I noticed on my first day of work when I was cleaning. So if you guys don't know, if you're new to my channel, I'm a housekeeper. When I was cleaning one of the public bathrooms, I noticed that there was a tampon and pad dispenser. Okay, that's normal, right? And then I saw the word free on it. Okay, that's it. I think I'm in love with this company. They have free tampons and pads in the public bathrooms. And that sold me. I was like, oh, okay, no. I think I'm in love with this company. Okay, what else? Oh, so really cool. I get a scrub voucher. And I'm so excited because scrubs are so expensive, you guys. So the fact that my company is giving all their employees a scrub voucher to a really nice scrub shop in my area is awesome. And there's no price cap. So I could literally walk into that store and get the most expensive pair of scrubs for free. And that's amazing because I'm going to go in there and I'm going to get myself a nice quality pair of scrubs. Because I already have my Fabletics pair. I only have one pair of scrubs and I have to wash them every single night. And I'm just kind of overdoing that. So it's going to be nice to have another pair of scrubs to kind of rotate out. And then as I continue to work here, I'll start to buy more scrubs. I heard that Amazon has some pretty inexpensive scrubs. It's really cool because my new company doesn't have a specific color that you have to wear. There was a girl today, she was wearing hot pink scrubs. And I was like, okay, you go girl, you wear your pink scrubs. And I think I'm gonna get the flare scrubs because the pair that I have now is jogger style. And I really like the jogger style. I just want to be able to completely switch it up every other day. I think on your birthday, they get you another pair of scrubs. And then every year that you stay, they get you another pair of scrubs, which is just honestly unheard of. That is so cool. First day of work, I walk into the break room. I'm cleaning the break room with my boss. One of the ladies from the kitchen comes in with 2 plates of a bunch of bacon, a bunch of sausage, English muffins, raisin toast, this, that. and she just sets it down, and then my boss goes, they bring in extras every single day. People just kind of have at it. And I thought that was so cool because I'm going to keep referring to my last job because there was just some things that I really didn't appreciate. So they used to just insist on throwing away the extras in my last job. And I mean, they were throwing away a lot. Like, they got really stingy about people coming and getting extras and leftovers in the kitchen at my last job, which I really don't understand why. If there's extras, let your employees eat it. Don't throw it away. Like, I really don't appreciate food waste because employers don't know if their employees are eating. You don't know what people are going through. They could be struggling at home. Who knows? Maybe the only thing they've eaten all week is rice or ramen. Like, I've been there. I've done that. And so I think that companies should kind of just try to take care of their employees a little bit more. And then that same day, the administrator, he had a wedding to go to that day. He wasn't even scheduled to come in that day and work. On his way to the wedding that he was in that day, he dropped off 4 dozen donuts. 4 dozen donuts. I work for a pretty small company. Like, they do not chintz. They don't play. And apparently they're getting Chick-fil-A on Friday. So it seems like this company really takes care of their employees. They try to make them feel loved. You can have coffee whenever you want coffee. My last company, they were so stingy. They came to me at one point and was like, you can't be drinking the resident coffee. Like, Miss Ma'am, I'm pretty sure the 8 ounces of coffee that I take in the morning is not affecting anything. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, just have as much coffee as you want. So cool. I don't know, my workload has gone down dramatically. I expected, it's a smaller building. There's 5 housekeepers instead of 1, me. By myself. The days where I work the later shift, so I work morning shifts, but the days that I work the later shift, I'm exclusively housekeeping. I do my rooms, I do the bathrooms, I vacuum the hallway, and then the days where I work the earlier morning shift, I do laundry and housekeeping. So I do like linens, a little bit of resident laundry, not much at all compared to my last job, and then I also do housekeeping, but it's not as much as my last job. It's like the hallway is much smaller on the days where you do laundry. Yes, it is like a more fast-paced day, but like today I worked the earlier shift and it felt like I blinked my eyes and it was lunchtime, and then I blinked my eyes and it was time to go home. I had the whole rest of my day to like come home. I started my pot roast. I made myself a lunch. I'm really a morning shift girly. I love morning shift. Like, I strive in the morning. I would definitely say I'm a little bit more chipper in the morning than your average Joe Schmo. Like, most people are kind of crabby in the morning. Me, I'm probably way too energetic in the morning. I'm sure my boss is so happy to not be with me tomorrow morning because I don't think she's as of a morning person as I am, because I'm just like wide awake straight off the wake up. So the break room is so much bigger than my last break room, and I'll insert some clips here. But my last break room was seriously, honestly, too small. It was like the size of a closet, like a utility closet. There was like a small Lifetime square table with 2 chairs. And when you would go on lunch, when somebody else went on lunch, you were like in each other's personal space and you didn't really feel like you were able to relax and feel refreshed after your lunch because you're like all up in somebody else's grill and personal space. Like, you were like in each other's bubbles. My new break room is massive. There's like this big table right in the middle. You guys saw. A huge fridge. There's like a coffee maker, a toaster oven, a toaster. They had a huge freezer too, a water machine, a whole freaking AC unit. There's a window. Definitely didn't have a window in my last break room. It was like this little dungeon dark closet thing. There's like bar stools, there's a bar. It's really great. There's lockers. And then also they have like chairs outside of the break room where you can like eat outside if you want to. Yeah, I had a really great first day. I'm like in such a talkative mood. I really just wanted to catch up with you guys and let you know how I'm doing. I'm just really, really happy. Like, so happy that I come home from work and my cheeks hurt. It's just crazy. You don't realize how bad something is until you get something better. And that is what I'm experiencing right now. Today I had a deep clean. My new job, there's going to be a lot more deep cleans than my last one. People go after accidents or after surgeries just to recover and get some physical therapy, and like their ultimate goal is to go back home. They obviously don't want to stay there long term. So there's a lot more deep cleans than my last job, but the nice thing is they have deep cleans, 2 girls per room. And that was just unheard of at my last job, considering the fact that I was the only housekeeper. And it felt really overwhelming sometimes at my last job now there wasn't as many deep cleans at my last job because it was assisted living and the people were more independent and they planned on staying there. Like that was their home. So it was like long-term stays. But when people would pass away, like, or decide they didn't want to live there anymore, like there were times where I got like 3-4 deep cleans in a week, and granted it wasn't often, but when that did happen, it was like, okay, so I have to do all of that all by myself. Like this new job, we just tag team it. We go in, one girl does the bathroom and then the other girl does the room, and it got done. That deep clean got done maybe 25 minutes tops. Whereas my last job, me doing the deep clean all by myself would take me like 1 to 2 hours. And yeah, the rooms were bigger, but it was just, y'all, I'm just so happy. But I'm going to finish my sandwich and then I'm going to go get myself a new pair of scrubs, free scrubs.